9, 10. That actually makes me laugh. Squat. Everybody squat. All together now. Everybody squat.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Skyrim VR with workout rules. In today's session, we're going through the entirety of Act 1, along with a couple of side quests here and there. So let's just get right to it and explain the rules.
If I killed a dragon, I have to do 20 push-ups. If I used fast travel, I gotta do 10 squats. If I sight a dragon, I gotta do 20 sit-ups. If I find a new location, I gotta do 10 plank knee taps. I'm not looking forward to that one because I hate planks. If I learn a new shout, I gotta do 10 shoulder taps. If I meet a priest or worshiper, I gotta do 20 arm raises. If I level up, I gotta do 40 punches. If I do Fus Ro Dah, then I gotta do 20 mountain climbers. That one's gonna be simple because I don't want to do any mountain climbers, so I'm just not gonna use that shout. If I die, I gotta do 20 lunges. That's gonna be especially difficult since I'm wearing this daggum 12-pound vest. Also, the bonus. If I find a guard or run by a guard that says, I used to be an adventurer like you until I took an arrow to the knee, then I have to do 20 palm strikes. Nope, I read that wrong. 60.
Make sure you stick around to the end of the video where I'm going to break down the entire session's exercises. If you're going to play Skyrim VR, you have to have mods on. VRIK especially. This one makes it so you actually have a body in the game. But it also breaks the intro sequence, so I just loaded up a previous save. I'm a male Nord named Grayson, and I followed Hrothgar into Helgen Keep. I've started the game with expert difficulty on, so having him back me up came in handy.
Hrothgar to the rescue.
But he sneaks up on me.
Oh my god. I don't know why, but Hrothgar just scared the shit out of me.
I am very, very sneaky, sir.
Another mod I have on is simple realistic archery, which makes it so I have to actually draw each arrow from my quiver.
Out of arrows. Hrothgar, where you at, buddy? Thanks, partner.
This makes the game much more immersive and much more fun to play.
Not the snaking type.
I'm the shoot arrow kind of type.
I've also got macho dragons on.
I'm gonna get you!
Oh, that's so funny.
I'm gonna get ya! Which makes it so the dragons look ridiculous and they sound like Randy Savage. But there's my first dragon sighting, so I had to do some sit-ups.
I'm not sitting all the way down, but whatever.
Next, I ran down and activated the Warrior Stone. Since I discovered the Guardian Stones, I had to do a set of plank knee taps.
We'll do the other side next time.
I pondered changing that rule because that exercise is difficult.
There's too many places to discover.
And moments later, I ran down to Riverwood and discovered it, and I had to do another set of plank knee taps.
All right, other side. Oh yeah, I have a bad toe. This isn't gonna work, guys.
I then made up my mind and changed that rule. Plank knee taps became knee highs.
I still have an injured foot.
I do have an excuse. I stubbed my toe against the wall, and it still feels like it's broken. In Riverwood, I went to go get my first follower. I went and talked to Faendal, and then to Sven, and then went and turned the letter into Camilla.
Thank you for telling me the truth.
Turns out the last guy you talked to is the guy that you screw over.
Because they're both trying to manipulate her.
So, Faendal's my follower.
Follow me, I need your help.
Lead the way.
Next, I went and talked to Hrothgar's uncle Alvor, and he told us we needed to go to Whiterun to talk to the Jarl about the dragons.
Okie dokie.
Then I talked to Camilla's brother Lucan, and agreed to go get his golden claw back, which was stolen the night previous. Camilla pointed us out the way to Bleak Falls Barrow, because that's where they think the thieves took the golden claw.
Yep, you can see it from here. Thank you, Camilla.
Once we got to Bleak Falls Barrow, I had to do my very first set of knee highs. Then we cleared out the bandits that guarded the entrance, then made our way down into the barrow.
Yeah, here we go, Bleak Falls Barrow.
I upgraded my sneaking ability and leveled up and had to do some punches. A giant spider tried to ambush us, but we made quick work of it and met Arvel the Swift,
Where's the golden claw?
who we immediately cut down, not just from the spider's web, but from his miserable existence.
Jump.
We then took the golden claw off his corpse and then played croquet with a couple of Draugrs' heads. Proceeded by leveling up again.
Sit there.
We used the claw on the final chamber door and went and learned to shout.
I owe you some shoulder taps.
I had to take care of the Draugr overlord before I did the exercise.
Thanks for taking the guy, Faendal. All right, shoulder taps. Here we go.
It was the middle of the night when we got back to Riverwood, so I had to break into Oliver's house and kick him out of his bed so I can go to sleep.
Get up. I need to use your bed.
The next morning, I woke up and gave Lucan his claw.
I have the golden claw.
Sold some stuff, upgraded my speech, and leveled up. On my way to Whiterun, I discovered the Hunting Brew Meadery and had to do some knee highs. Then there was a giant attacking some folks. And I met the companions.
Did I help? What do you think, Ayla? Can I join you?
Not for me to say.
I then bumped into Hrothgar the Unbroken,
You think you could take me on?
and we challenged each other to a fistfight.
Come on, let's see what you're made of. Damn you.
Feindal must have got upset with her because he attempted to murder her.
Bro,
Come on, show me what you got.
what are you doing?
But luckily, Hrothgar just assumed I won the fight.
Now that's what I call a punch.
Oh.
You got me.
Follow me, I need your help.
Let's not waste any time.
I hired the carriage driver to go get Inigo from Riften. Inigo's like the best follower you can download, so make sure you add him to your list of mods.
Gonna go get my favorite companion.
I bribed my way into the prison and released Inigo from his cell,
Hello, friend.
grabbed his gear, and then I headed back to Whiterun. I did the knee highs for discovering Riften and the squats for the fast travel. We got to the Whiterun gates and did my knee highs. I then went and grabbed the husky follower, Garm.
Hey, pup, wanna come along?
Make sure you download the Quiet Dogs mod too, otherwise this guy will bark your ear off.
Cool. Let's go.
I did my knee highs after discovering Dragon's Reach and went and talked to Jarl Balgruuf.
What's the meaning of this interruption?
I have news from Helgen about the dragon attack.
Another thing you could do for me.
He pointed me to his court mage Farengar Secret Fire, who wanted a dragon stone from Bleak Falls Barrow. It was something I picked up when I was there, so I gave it to him.
Oh, do you mean this old stone?
I then went back to the Jarl, who was with his advisors discussing what they were going to do with the dragons. And of course, they asked for my help.
I need your help again.
Let's go.
On my way to the gathering point, I realized I didn't do any knee highs for discovering Pelagia Farm, so I knocked that out real quick before I discovered the Western Watchtower and did another set.
7, 8, 9.
I then fought my first dragon.
Cause I'm wild.
After the battle, I absorbed the dragon soul and all the guards were freaked out.
I don't know what happened to me.
They asked me to do a shout to see if I was a dragonborn, so I did. I then did my sit-ups for sighting the dragon, the push-ups for defeating the dragon, and the mountain climbers for using my Thum. There was an ominous noise off in the distance on my way to give the Jarl our report of the dragon battle.
The watchtower was destroyed, but we killed the dragon.
Upon doing so, he informed me of the Greybeards who lived at the top of the mountain and suggested I embark to meet them. He also granted me a housecarl.
Media. Follow me, I need your help.
Lead the way.
Shortly after, I realized Inigo was missing.
Where is Inigo? I can't have Lydia without Inigo. Their conversations are half the fun of the game.
On our way to get Inigo, we were stopped by some guys looking for a Redguard woman.
We are not welcome.
I told them I'd help them out.
First, I need to go find Inigo.
Looking at my map, I realized that I owed 20 knee highs for discovering the Riften Stables and Mistvale Keep.
6.
After my fast travel squats, it seemed the Riften jailer wanted more bribe money.
Right there. You caught me, I'll pay off my bounty. I don't know exactly what I did.
My friend.
We grabbed Inigo and set off to kill some bandits for Jarl Balgr's advisor Preventus.
7.
Here we got into a scuffle with some giants. But I leveled up
Okay. 6, 7.
and got some cool new gear.
So freaking cool.
The crew and I quickly took care of the bandits and did some knee highs for discovering the place.
1, 2, 3.
And some more knee highs for discovering Chilfurl Farm on our way back to Whiterun. Preventus wasn't in Dragon's Reach when I got there, so I decided we better go sleep at the inn.
I think I heard Inigo a second ago complain about his insomnia.
We bumped into a
You know
Redguard
some
lady at
out-of-tier
the inn
warriors are
and
looking
informed
for
her
a
of the
Redguard
guys we
woman?
met previously.
Come with me.
She told us her name was Sadia and that those guys were assassins, so I told her I'd help her out.
How am I supposed to get rid of them?
We then slept at the inn and then went back up to Dragon's Reach, but Preventus was still not there. However, we went to the dungeon to go look into the matter for Sadia. We were about to find out where the Redguard's prisoner's boss was when we were interrupted by a Whiterun guard.
I'm the Jarl's Thane. I demand you let me go at once.
The prisoner then told us his posse was at Swindler's Den.
Swindler's Den.
We then went back up into the hall. Preventus was finally there. We turned in the bandit bounty and then left Dragon's Reach. In the Whiterun streets, we bumped into Danica Purespring,
Met a priest or worshiper. That's something new.
and we agreed to help her out with her tree problem.
I'll get Nettlebane for you.
Kinnereth's winds will guide your path.
20 arm raises. And with these weights on the controllers, and these gloves. That actually was effective.
Along the way to
Whoa.
Swindler's Den, there was an unusual looking fella that made me very uncomfortable.
Why are you so scary looking? Ah!
I don't know how this guy got into my game. After clearing the entrance to Swindler's Den, I realized I was carrying too much stuff and fast traveled back to Whiterun to sell off my equipment.
What have you got for sale?
Someone there?
After getting back, I dove into Swindler's Den and started clearing out the bandits. I got a little overconfident.
Your health is low. Do you have any potions or food?
Nope. But I finally died.
I wound up doing my very first set of lunges.
19. 20.
I was a bit more cautious after reloading and leveled up shortly after.
6, 7, 8.
Out of here, hold.
I finally met up with the Red Guard boss, Kimatu.
Sadia told me you're assassins.
He told me that she's trying to swindle all of us, and he needs to take her back to Hammerfell to stand trial.
So, what do you want me to do?
So now I told him I was going to help him out.
All right, I'll do it.
It will be good to finally be able to return home.
I then fast traveled to Helgen, which was on my way to Iverstead,
I have a feeling I'm gonna be doing some lunges.
but made a quick detour to collect Nettlebane from the Hag Raven. It was not an easy task.
Where are my homies?
Stupid witches.
Ow! That freaking hurts my foot. Shit! Nice. Stupid thing.
After finally defeating the Hag Raven, we set off for Iverstead. Along the way, I discovered a handful of places, and I'm super glad I changed that rule because I can't imagine doing plank knee taps every 2 minutes. The road to Iverstead was still treacherous. There was a Civil War battle and a Thalmor ambush waiting for us. I looted the valuables, and we set off again. But because of this, I was carrying too much equipment again and had to make yet another detour just to sell off this stuff.
I need to trade some things with you. I need to trade some things with you. I need to trade some things with you.
This is a problem I might need to remedy because this is taking too much time out of my workout session.
I'm just about VR'd out.
But I finally made it to Iverstead. I talked to the innkeeper who gave me a bounty
The
letter,
reward will be off.
and I told Klimek I would deliver the provisions to the Greybeards for him.
I could do it for you.
Well, that would be kind of you.
Along the path up the throat of the world, I shot a wolf in the head and leveled up.
Critical shot.
We cleared the pesky frost troll off the trail, and finally made it to High Hrothgar. I delivered the provisions and headed inside.
I'm answering your summons.
At this point, my body and my battery were running low on energy,
Plug it in my headset.
so I plugged in the headset and took off the weighted vest.
I'm done with this fest.
Whether you are the only dragon or a shout.
The Greybeards taught me the next part of my Thum, Ro, and I showed off my shout to them 4 times. I was getting pretty anxious to end the stream, so I forgot to do the exercises. So I owe you 20 shoulder taps for learning the next Unrelenting Force shout and the Whirlwind Sprint shout. I also used my Fus Ro 4 times, so holy I gotta do 80 mountain climbers. But I'll do those at the end of the video. This is where I called it a day.
That, my friends, is for next time. This time is complete.
3 days later.
On my next stream a few days later, I fast traveled down to Iverstead, and at this point in the game I think the dragon-born cultists show up and there's no way to avoid them, so I had to fight them. And looted the letter to take me to Solstein.
Board the vessel Northern Maiden, docked at Raven Rock, and Mirak shall be most pleased.
But that's way, way in the future. I'm not going to do that anytime soon. I then went to the Iverstead Inn and talked to Wilhelm, who told me about the situation with the Barrow next door.
I could investigate for you.
Outside the inn, I was given a letter from a friend who told me to go to Sunderstone Gorge.
Sincerely, a friend. Huh? I don't remember that one.
I then talked to Klimek, who rewarded me for doing his job.
I delivered the supplies to High Hrothgar.
Quite a climb, wasn't it?
Lydia, try not to set off any traps down here, please.
Yeah, Lydia.
Down in Shroud, Hearth, Barrow, I turned on physical sneaking. This should make my playthrough a little bit more of a challenge.
Because I have to do this.
Then a spirit showed up.
Leave this place.
Did we get him?
But it turned out to be an elf named Wendelius.
Journal of Wendelius Gatharian.
He was tricking the people of Iverstead, making them believe he was a spirit by drinking potions that turned him translucent.
These people are far too superstitious for their own good. All who oppose me will fall.
It ended up making him go crazy. I took the journal to Wilhelm,
I found this in Shroud Hearth Barrow.
Can't believe we were so stupid.
and he gave us a sapphire claw. This is where I realized I didn't do any knee highs for discovering the Barrow originally, so here you go.
10. Okay, now we're gonna go clear it.
Down in the Barrow, I used the claw on the door and started clearing out the Draugr.
Oh boy. Good job, Garm.
But I ended up taking an arrow to the head.
I might be dead.
Are you okay?
No, I'm dead.
So I had to do some lunges after being a little pissed. This time I avoided barely dying from getting shot in the head.
Whoa, that's how I died. Those guys hit like trucks. Oh, they're already dead. Inigo went down there and took care of them all. Good job, bud.
But I was being pretty clumsy still and activated some traps.
Whoa! Ow, my face.
Deeper in the Barrow, I solved some puzzles, fought more Draugr, defeated the Overlord, looted the spoils, and learned Kind's peace.
Shoulder taps. 2, 3.
Mr. Dragonfly is glad he is safe inside his jar.
Next, I left the Barrow to go take out a bandit chief.
10.
And a macho dragon swept up on me.
Whoa, shoot. Go away, dragon. I don't want to do push-ups. Because he's wild.
After taking him down, I leveled up, but held off from doing any exercises until I got out of combat.
There goes your head there, boss. There goes your head, too. You both suck. Get out of here. Both of you. 4. 1, 2, 3. 19. 20. Stamina. Let's do heavy armor. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40.
This keep apparently had 2 chiefs, and after downing the first one, I had to offload all my crap onto Lydia.
As you wish, my Thane.
What? Whoa, there he is. Good work, Hrothgar.
I then killed the correct chief, and needed to dump off even more equipment,
Where are you, Lydia? You're sworn to carry my burdens.
and realized that Lydia wasn't keeping up with the group.
There's Inigo.
Never wash. I can usually smell them a mile away.
Speaking of smelly people, I'm already getting sweaty. Lydia, I need you to get here. Quick.
So I ended up giving my stuff to Hrothgar.
Alright, well, I'll just have Hrothgar
Let's get
carry
going.
stuff. Because I don't know where Lydia went. I need to trade some things with you. Lydia. She didn't die, did she?
I fast traveled to Whiterun, expecting Lydia would spawn with us.
I'm a little concerned that Lydia got lost.
I continued on to go do the rest of the Sadia quest.
I'll make sure you're safe.
Let's not waste any time.
Let's go.
I led her to the stables,
We meet at last.
What have you done?
What have I done?
Your luck had to run out sometime.
and Kamatu took her into custody.
Hadouken!
Well, here you go. Don't allow yourself to be fooled by a pretty face.
I can't promise you that.
All right, then.
Bye, Sadia.
Next, I went to the Temple of Kinnereth to give Danica Nettlebane.
I am an agent of the smart blue cat, created to bring amusement and delight.
12.
While the role-playing event was taking place, I ended up doing 20 lateral arm raises.
20. Whew. I found Nettlebane for you.
Danica told us our next part of the quest was in Eldergleam Sanctuary.
To the east of here.
Might I travel alongside you?
You're welcome to join me.
I thank you for your kindness.
Before leaving Whiterun, I wanted to buy the breeze home from Preventus, so I went up to Dragon's Reach, also hoping that maybe Lydia was there.
Damn it. I was hoping she was there.
When I went to buy the house from Preventus, he pointed something out.
Aren't you embarrassed?
A little bit. I didn't realize I was naked. Where's my clothes?
I then bought Breeze home along with all the furnishings.
I'll take it.
I ran down to the bottom of Dragon's Reach and met Heimskr, the Talos worshipper screaming in Whiterun's Cloud District. He tried explaining to me why Talos is such an important deity, but I got bored.
You're losing me, buddy. Lydia.
I then went and sold gear to Bellathor.
Damn it, where is Lydia?
Checked Breeze home because maybe Lydia would be there, but nope. Back to the keep it was.
9. Damn it, Lydia, where are you? Damn it, Lydia, where are you? Hope she's not dead. Hey, dummy!
We heading out?
Follow me!
You will, my Thane.
What are you doing just chilling here? When did I tell you to stay? I don't remember telling you to stay.
Flashback.
Sorry, Lydia.
Flashback.
Didn't mean to do that.
As you wish, my Thane.
Yep.
What?
I accidentally told her to wait there. I fast traveled back to Whiterun stables to buy a horse.
Can I buy a horse?
If you've got the coin.
I'd like to give it a name.
Of course.
Ursa.
Huh?
Don't you like the name Ursa?
Nah, I don't think so.
Sigfaster.
Nah, I don't think so.
Kalian.
Nah,
Alis.
nah,
Vestry.
nah,
Grima.
nah,
Alfar. How many names are there? Arindis.
nah,
Joser.
nah.
I can't think of a good name.
I understand.
Here's my offer.
You've got a deal.
Can I buy a horse?
Sold my last one. Pretty sure I sold it to you.
After finally mounting up, I rode off to retrieve the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller.
Maybe this will help me avoid getting motion sick if I kind of pretend that I'm on a horse.
I ran into some trouble when I reached the stairs of the Labyrinthian.
Welcome! Punch!
God damn it, troll. Dude.
My next attempt through the stairs, I dismounted and let my squad do the bulk of the work.
I just need my crew with me, and then I'll survive on stuff. Labyrinthian discovered. 4, 5.
Then this guy showed up again.
So I don't know what's going on with this guy. This giant freak. Freaks me out.
Leave a comment if you know how to get rid of this guy. Morthul was on the way to Ustengrav, so I quickly discovered it.
We're getting close. 1, 2, 3. Here we go, Ustengrav. Gosh, I love this game. Eight, 9, 10.
Stupid tomb full of stupid zombies and no stupid horn at the end of it all. What a waste of time.
The horn was not at the end of Ustengrav, but a letter was there that said I needed to go to the Sleeping Giant Inn in Riverwood and rent the attic room. So, we did just that.
I'd like to rent the
Sure thing.
I said the wrong thing. I'd like to rent the attic room.
Why didn't you say so the first time? So you're the dragon
The
boy.
innkeeper ended up giving us the horn and dumped on us a bunch of exposition.
Now we can talk.
In a nutshell, her name is Delphine, a leader of the Blades, hunted by the Altmeri Dominion, and she wants to find the next Dragonborn and help stop the Dragon Uprising.
So where are we headed?
Kynes Grove.
Let's go kill a dragon.
Outside the inn was another courier with a letter from the Jarl of Falkreath.
Moving up in the world, eh?
I look forward to meeting you in person.
I then embarked for Eldergleam Sanctuary,
1, 2.
discovering a handful of places along the way
One.
until this happened.
Uh-oh. My gut tells me that I need to reboot it because it's Skyrim and it crashes all the time. Alright, we'll reboot it. Damn it. 1, 2,
Take 2.
3.
Back on my way to Eldergleam Sanctuary.
Alright, game, don't crash. Oh no! I might have to approach from a different direction. Shit. 1. You all do squats with me. 5. I don't know. 5. 6. 7. 8. Everybody's doing 9 squats with me. 9. 10. That actually makes me laugh. Squat. Everybody squat. All together now. Everybody squat.
Take 3.
We'll just wait.
This time I decided to go to Windhelm.
Windhelm.
And just go straight for Kyne's Grove.
1, 2.
A dragon!
Damn.
It's attacking!
A dragon is attacking Kyne's Grove?
Well, I don't know. But I'm not waiting around to find out.
I'll go find out. So, oh no. Yeah.
Skyrim needed a break as much as I did. And, in hindsight, this was actually a good place to stop.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is actually where I'm going to call it a day. Thanks for joining me. A whole 6 likes. That's amazing, ladies and gentlemen. 6 likes. That is a whole 6 more than the last time.
Okay, session breakdown time. As you can see, I'm catching up on the shoulder taps and the mountain climbers that I missed. Overall, throughout this entire video, I sighted 3 dragons, so I had to do 60 sit-ups. I discovered 29 places. I ended up doing 20 plank knee taps and 270 knee highs. I leveled up 8 times and ended up doing 320 punches. I learned 5 shouts, so I did 50 shoulder taps. I fast traveled 15 times, so I did 150 squats. I killed 2 dragons, so I ended up doing 40 push-ups. I used Fus and Fus Ro 5 times, so I did 100 mountain climbers. I met 3 priests, so I did 60 arm raises. And then I died 5 times, so I did 100 lunges. I know, this isn't all that impressive. I could probably knock this out in 20 minutes. But that's not the point. VR has killed gaming for me. And if I'm not breaking a sweat, or at least raising my heart rate a little bit, I don't feel like I ought to be playing this game. So, VR is my excuse to get some extra movements in, burn a little bit of extra calories, and have a good time doing it. Do you want to see how effective VR fitness has been for me this last summer where I lost 20 pounds? Well, why don't you check out this next video where I give my opinions of the top VR fitness games on the market and show you how I got it done.